What's good, everybody? It's Ross. We're just gonna get straight into this. So Andrew Schulz, whatever, he's a problem. He's a problem, and I think, you know, Kendrick. He didn't name drop him, but we all know who he's talking about. Just to catch everyone up here, if you haven't heard the album yet, and the first song, it's literally the first track, is "Don't let no white comedian talk about no black woman. That's law. I know propaganda work for them, and fuck whoever that's close to them. The niggas that coon, the niggas that being groomed, slide on both of them." So Andrew Schulz responds, like, this is a conversation between academics and...
He was talking to Andrew Schulz. By the way, I hit Andrew Schulz about that. I think his reaction was, he's like, yo, is this guy too woke to understand a joke? And
So, you know, this is allegedly what he said, you know, and, you know, this guy kind of brings it up here, like, you know, Andrew Schulz calling Kendrick Lamar too woke might just be what we need to make people realize how fucking stupid their bastardization of that term is. And this is absolute facts. Like, this word has, like, really just been re-engineered on so many different levels. Like, I don't know, like, I think we should just take a second to understand, like, the origin of woke. You know, woke isn't about being hypersensitive or allergic to jokes. You know, it originally came from the Black American community, you know, meaning to stay awake to injustice. It was like, you know, don't sleep, you know, like, be privy to what's around you. This, you know, woke thing, this whole, you know, woke thing, anti-woke thing, you know, is just, it's pretty much a cop-out, you know, like, not taking accountability, absolving yourself from any form of racism. Essentially saying that this person is sensitive. I'm not racist. You're just sensitive. And it's, you know, Andrew Schulz, he really represents, like, this new era of comedians who think saying anti-woke automatically makes them funny. You know, it's like they've collectively decided, you know, forget punchlines. Let's just say something offensive and blame it on wokeness if it sucks. You know, and, you know, these dudes really just are the equivalent of, like, those YouTubers, you know, I'm thinking about those YouTubers who do, like, public pranks, and then, like, they prank the wrong person and get their ass beat or attacked or punched or whatever, and then they call victim. Like, that's literally what these guys are. Like, that's what Andrew Schulz is doing right now. Can he not take a joke? No, dude, it's not, dude. We're not dumb here. Like, we're not gonna sit here and just let you play in our face. You know, I've never liked Andrew Schulz because I always heard these, like, little microaggression type racists that he does. He's one of those guys that, like, literally he'll accuse you of bringing up the race card, but, like, literally the dude always thinks about race. Like, it would be a conversation have nothing to do with race, and he'll just bring it up. I know so many people like that, especially, like, me coming from Arizona, like, being, like, the only black kid in, like, most of my you know, middle school, elementary, high school experience, more so middle school at that point, but, like, just, like, the microaggressions and just, like, the race, just, like, blatant, just, like, they just be bored and just be saying racist shit and think it's funny, and, like, in their group they think it's funny, and it's not funny. It's just racist, you know. So, like, I think that there's a fine line, and people have to, whatever it is, like, I think that there can be racist jokes that are funny, but the thing is, like, it's the shit that he was saying is just straight up not funny. Like, it wasn't funny, you know. It was disrespectful as shit. And you know, people that say, oh, it's just a joke, you know, it's just a joke, you know, this is not, it's about, you know, it's about a pattern. No, like, you have a platform, you know, and you are reinforcing racist stereotypes, racist misogynist stereotypes, you know, against black women, things that black women have been fighting against forever, you know, to get this off of them. And you are just regurgitating this shit, you know, and that is why you're a problem. And that's why, like, there needs to be an apology. There needs to be, like, someone on his neck. There needs to be, like, yo, black artists need to stop rocking with this guy. You know, definitely black women don't need to be up in there, you know, but there probably will, you know, and that's the issue. We have to, like, really stop supporting these guys. Most of their content, most of the viral content that they have is from us. It's like they're in our space. They don't like us, but they're in our spaces, you know? So it's just like, yeah, you know, so, but this too woke to take a joke rhetoric is, you know, a whole other level of lazy. You know, it's like a cheat code for comedians who don't want to evolve. You know, they act like being anti-woke, you know, makes them like fucking George Carlin or some shit, you know, like you're not that. You think you are of this generation, but you're not. You just suck. But you think being edgy is being funny. And like I'm going to show you some videos where like you can really see, and I've always known this about him because I can just see these guys. I can see people like this a mile away. You know, like I know people who are actually funny and can like get away with saying racist shit and it'd be funny. You know, I mean, it can be funny. You know, like we're not. It's just that shit. This shit is not it. You know what I mean? So,
what is the black girlfriend effect? This is
you don't know about this.
Blow up the other culture.
Yeah, so you'll see a guy who's had a black girlfriend. All of a sudden, he's got buzz cut, like clean shape up.
Glows up, bro.
I like that.
I like that.
They shave their hair because they start losing it. Because they're so stressed being around this black girl complaining about shit all the fucking time. That's why they got.
Dude, Andrew Schulz is so like he is. I'm telling you right now, this dude here, like he's gonna be. Something's gonna happen. Whether it's gonna be 5-10 years from now, where he's going to, like something's gonna be exposed by this guy, or he's gonna be caught in some shit, or he's gonna be associated with something that, and it's gonna be like we're all gonna say "I told you so." Like we all seen this coming. He's one of those guys. I promise you right now. I promise you right now. He's one of those dudes. But in this conversation here, they're talking. They said the black woman effect. They're literally like these two like British guys. They're complimenting black women. They're saying, and it's kind of like a meme or it's kind of like a thing, especially like when black women like date white men. It's like they upgrade them. You know, they get a nice little fade. They get the hairline right. Their fit game is up. They're leveled up. You know what I mean? Like it's kind of like black women level you up. Like that's literally what he was saying. That's what they're saying. They're actually talking good about black women. And then Andrew Schulz comes in and says something completely like instead of actually giving a shit what they say, he's just trying to get these jokes off, these racist jokes off. And then he thinks that laughing so hard will get them to laugh. And of course these guys are gonna kiki and haha, but like if I was there, I'd be like, bro, no. I'm not saying that's what are you talking about? What the fuck is he talking about, dog? This shit pisses me off, honestly. Like how they can just kind of sit there and like, just like, dude, what are you talking about? Like that's not even our conversation right now. Why are we trying to shit on black women right now?
Shave their hair.
Bro, white guys with black girlfriends, they
grow a beard because there's more cushion when they get slapped the fuck out of.
And so they're also saying that that black women are violent, aggressive, masculine, all the same stereotypes, racist tropes that they do. He's just listing it off top of his head too. Like he says this shit regularly when even off camera for sure.
That's hilarious.
And he thinks he's really funny. Like the thing is like his group of people that he's around, like they laugh at this shit because they're racist. Like racists love jokes like this. Like racists love that shit. And so they think it's hella funny, but it's really not funny though. Like there's no clever, there's no I don't know. It's not it doesn't really land. Like what that's not a joke, bro. Like he can't take a joke. That like there was no punchline. Like you just jumped in and just said like a racist stereotype. That's literally what you did. And that's not being woke or sensitive. Like that's just what it is. That's like you know, I'm talking about my mom or something like that, how amazing she is, and then you say something completely disrespectful, and I'm like, bro, what the fuck are you talking about? Bro, you're being hella sensitive. No, I'm literally talking about something positive, and then you went straight disrespectful. Like in any conversation, nobody would be called sensitive for that. It would be, the common sense would be, yeah, bro, you're being a dick. Why are you saying that about his mom? Like, but here we are, like, people are gaslighting and saying this shit that, oh, he's too woke to take a joke. No, bro, you're too racist. Fuck, you shouldn't be making any jokes, bro.
I think the black girlfriend effect. It might be a protective instinct, bro.
What the hell is he talking about, bro? What is he talking about?
You think?
Protective. Do you guys have you ever had black girlfriends?
Yeah.
Have you?
What a dumbass question too. That's a dumb question. They were just talking about how black women level them up, and these guys are black, and he's saying, have you ever dated black women?
Ever had white girls?
Yeah.
Oh wow. Okay. What's your favorite?
What's your favorite? See, that's what I'm saying. This dude's he's literally trying to get like a viral moment, which it obviously works. Like this does go viral. But he's like looking for multiple clickbait things. Like he's like wanting them to get in trouble.
We love them all.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
We love them all.
Yeah.
That means white.
Yo, who gets
That is white. No.
What? And this dude, who is this dude, bro? Who is this guy? Can we get a freaking...
What is the black girlfriend effect? This is
Oh, you don't know
You
about
just
this?
glow up the other.
ever had black girlfriends?
Yeah.
Have you ever had white girls?
Yeah.
Oh wow. Okay. What's your favorite?
So he's asking, what's your favorite? And these guys are keeping it general. We love them all. We love all women.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
We love
Oh, really?
them all.
Yeah.
We love them all. That's all they're saying. That's what they're saying.
Means white.
Yo, who?
And then, okay, this guy on this side, he's saying it means white. Why does that mean white? Really? Like, where did they even say that? You want it. You want them. That's what you think. That's what he thinks. This dude on the left is a coon. This guy's a coon. I don't know where he's from, who he is. And so this is why this is the dude who this is the dude who really like gets Andrew, like he validates him, like, bro, you're not being racist, bro. Kendrick is just being soft. Like, black men like this is the reason why like white guys like don't get checked. These kind of white guys don't get checked because they'll have that one black friend and be like, what are you talking about? I'm not racist. I got this guy. I'm with him all the time. That don't mean shit, bro. Because this dude, he's off, man.
That is white.
What is the?
Tripping, bro. Tripping. And so yeah, this conversation starts off, you know, they're bigging up black women, the black women effect, and then Andrew shows. So this is what went viral, and then these guys pretty much had to make an apology for looking like idiots and not standing 10 toes. Why the hell, man? So anyway, we're gonna watch something. We're gonna watch some videos here of like Andrew Schulz just being himself, man. Like, this is him.
There's the NBA and there's the W. There's the NBA and there's the W.
I mean, shit, WNBA 2024, you know, they going crazy.
Yeah.
Shouts out Caitlin Clark. And shouts out Angel Reese.
I know you had to do that.
And shouts out Kai Siri. You know Kai Siri?
Yeah.
Shout. I have no idea.
But, so let me just ask you, as a black dude, like,
Right here. He's about to say something. We're not even talking about race. Literally, no one's talking about race. You're the first one to bring it up. As a black dude, like,
when you said shouts out Caitlin Clark, was there like a buzzer that went off in your head, like, say a black woman real fast, or else people will think they're gonna call you a sellout? Yeah. I like it.
this dude in the hat right here. This dude again, bro. This dude again. Can I make this bigger screen, dog? This shit is still too small. This dude here, he laughs at everything, right? Like, this dude here, yeah, he's a problem. And then Lil Yachty, look at Lil Yachty. Lil Yachty, he can't even.
Kept it real. You can't leave him right up.
And then you had to say two black girls.
No, I think it kind of says that she's fine.
She's so beautiful.
I saw her in real life. She's beautiful.
It's ridiculous. Really?
Yeah, and she's not as tall as I thought she would be.
There's There's the NBA and there's the WNBA, my boy.
I mean, shit, WNBA 2024.
My boy.
You know, they going crazy.
Yeah.
Shouts out Caitlin Clark. And shouts out Angel Reese.
I know you had to do that.
And shouts out Kai Siri. You know Kai Siri?
Yeah.
Like, just think about it. So Andrew Schulz was really thinking that he was just going to shout Caitlin Clark. Why? Angel Reese has been getting just as much noise as Caitlin Clark. Like, they're both on equal playing fields. Like, they both got clout, and they brought that clout to the WNBA. That's literally it. Why does he think that Lil Yachty is trying to, he has to include Angel Reese as if she's like some random black girl that he has to mention? No, Angel Reese is probably even more known than Caitlin Clark at this point. You know, if not, they're both up. They're both the same. They're both in the same wheelhouse.
Shout.
I have no idea.
But, so let me just ask you, as a black dude, like when you said shouts out Caitlin Clark, was there like a buzzer that went off in your head, like say a black woman real fast, or else people will think they're gonna call you a sellout?
Like, this dude, like, I can't, like, it's crazy. People like this, like, really just, they have like a dark spirit on some real shit. Like they just, this dude is just, it's just written right there. It's just written. He cannot help himself but like think of racist shit and think that he's being like anti-woke. Like, this is him saying, oh, that's a black dude. Like, do you feel like you have to include black women and everything? What? No, not if it doesn't need to be applied. Like, in this case, it does. Point blank, period. That's what it is. And this guy here, like I said, this guy here, he's an issue. Like, he's an issue. Him and this guy and Andrew Schulz is the issue. This guy, he encourages it. I wonder who he is. I wonder if he's Black American. I really do. I'm gonna do some research.
You can't leave him.
And then you had to say two black girls.
And he had to say two black girls. Like, so if he brought up a white girl, it wouldn't be a problem, right? It wouldn't be looked at as DEI, right? Right. No, he's saying he brought the other girl because she's fine and she's in the goddamn WNBA. What the
Pause.
There's no.
All right, so and this is him. So this is after James and Fuhad. I guess those names. James and Fuhad. They gave an apology to black women. Here we go. I haven't seen this video, but we're gonna watch it.
There's no fucking excuse. Ow. Can you pause?
I'm sorry.
No excuse for that. I just want to take in the beginning of it. There's no excuse for jokes. There is never an excuse for making jokes.
But can we try?
I'm not going to ever make an excuse for being a comedian. There's never an excuse for making jokes. Yeah. Okay? That is a real statement said by a man. I just want that to be clear. There is never an excuse for making jokes with the boys. Go on. Let's take it serious. Look at how sad he is over on the left.
See, that's the thing. I guess the new wave is just become a comedian, be racist as shit, and you should get a pass. You should get no backlash. You should have no accountability where you're saying everything is a joke. That is the new meta for guys like this, is they'll become half a comedian and they can kind of say whatever they want and they can just use it. I'm a comedian. Like, even if you're a shitty comedian, you can kind of say that. So I guess it is what it is.
So you're Trini.
Yeah.
Oh. And the white side is what?
Irish.
Is Irish.
Yeah.
Okay. Wow.
Oh, in today's climate, you're a colonizer right now.
In today's climate, you're a colonizer right now. Now, I don't know if this is before the Drake beef. I'm pretty sure this is after the Drake beef. But pretty much saying, oh, because you have a mixture of white, you're a colonizer. That's not what this got. That's not what the beef was about. Like, it was about that Drake literally acts like one. He literally, mines content and art from independent Black American artists and then uses it for his own profit and does nothing in return, and doesn't expect he expects all the praise, all the reward, all the benefits of it. That's what makes Drake a colonizer. This dude, yeah, this dude just one of those dudes who don't get it.
Yeah,
Right? But it's really not fair because the Irish got fucked too.
Yeah.
You're double slaved.
This is the same thing about whenever black people talk about slavery, they bring up, oh, what about the Irish? The Irish were indentured servants. They weren't slaves. And they were able to eventually work off their indentured servitude and become like American, aka white. They were able to become white, and like when they had kids, their kids weren't indentured servants. Like black Americans, you know, from chattel slavery, like it's called chattel slavery for a reason. That like when you had kids, your kids will always be slaves. Like that is, there's no comparison. But that's what this dude's doing. It's the same. It's like I said, whatever like world or atmosphere he listens to, this is the stuff that he listens to. I guarantee he probably listens to people like Nick Fuentes and I don't even know that many, like, but these are tropes. These are just the same racist like things that get looped in, you know, like, oh, the Irish did that. That's fucked up because why are we calling white people colonizers when the Irish people, they were slaves too? Like, it's just so, you're misinformed.
Yeah.
These guys don't know what to say because these guys aren't even black Americans, so they're not even like, it's not even that serious to them.
It sounds insane.
It does sound insane, but it is factually true.
Mathematically
It's
speaking,
not factually true that Irish people were slaves.
Taters. There's potato slaves.
yeah. Fuck.
Like, he thinks that's funny. Like, he thinks that's a joke. Like, you're just being racist, bro. Like,
That shit's probably harder to pick than cotton if you pick.
see, only like a black American would not let that slide for real. Like, how is people not checking this dude, bro?
That's how I would define gangster rap. And if you want to talk about what Ann Coulter has made a living doing, I don't think that she's any more culpable to make a living hating on homosexuals than someone who makes a living celebrating violence, misogyny, and drug and gun culture. I mean, are you here putting one of these things at a higher...
Happy ladies, every one of you in here still got your clit. Every one. Well, maybe some of the Somali chicks not, but the most of you... What? Respect their culture, okay? Wallahi, respect their culture. All right? Somali chicks, if you're missing your clit, just take a little piece of your forehead, put it down, and nobody gonna know.
Disgusting, bro. What the fuck? How is that funny? Like, that is disgusting. That's not even funny, bro. Dude is not even funny, bro. I never laughed at any of his jokes. I think I watched like a little bit of his special a couple years ago. Dude was not funny. I don't see how people, like, what the fuck? Like, so anyway, I think I'm done talking about this dude. But the thing is, he's such a hypocrite. He was talking about Migos, like calling them gangster rap because they talk about violence, misogyny. And sure, you can make an argument with that. But then in the same space, you're over here being misogynist as shit, you know? And it's just like, I think the thing is, they pick and choose like what to cry about. It sounds like he was fussing about, oh, like they're gangster rap because they're misogyny, meaning that you are against that type of language, right? But it's okay when you do it. It's okay when it's freedom of speech for you. But when it's you celebrating your art. But when it's rap talking about misogyny, it's a problem. It's an issue. It's something that is burdening the culture, whatever. But for you, it's expression of art. It's jokes. It's performing. Do you see what I'm saying? Like that. Do you see the connection here? Do you see the fucking stupidity in this?
Being a stand-up as a woman, it's not a business. It's not a viable.
Can you tell us how hard it is? Like,
I'm not saying it's hard.
Tell us how hard it is to be a female comic. Like, that's what we love to listen to.
That's what I'm saying. I think it's hard to be.
It's so tough on the road.
No, it's not what I fucking said. What are you
guys
doing?
Trying to tell you to go back to the hotel.
No one knows.
This is so different than being a woman anywhere else in life.
How is being a comic on the road any different than just going out to a bar? I always hear this from female comics. They're like, guys always trying to go back to your hotel. And it's like, look at the face again. You're listening again. You put on your listening face. I'd rather you look at me and just think about like a dog bone. Just think about a bone. About your happy face and then look like this when I'm talking to you.
Yeah, bro. I don't know if you can get more misogynistic than that. Pretty much he was calling her a bitch. Look at me and think of a bone. He's calling her a female dog. But yeah, I think I'm off this dude for real. Yeah, that is what I want to talk about, the Andrew Schulz. So yeah, let me know what you guys think. You know, is Schulz out of line? You know, is Kendrick right to call him out? You know, let me know in the comments. Like, let's keep the conversation going. I do think that this is a conversation that needs to be had. You know, and if Andrew Schulz is watching this, you know, just remember, you know, not all jokes are funny, bro. So anyway, if you guys like this content, I'm going to do more of it. Like and subscribe, and I'll catch y'all later. Peace.